Hello YouTube, welcome back to the Autopsy Simulator. We're gonna continue today. The story so far, we're on chapter 2 by the way. So there was our main character, already forgotten his name obviously. His wife died, right? That's one, and it haunts him like everywhere. Our guy has friends. The drinking buddy and the friend of the wife, right? Alice, I think the wife's name was. And we learned that there was a bus crash of prisoners going on a death row, and we are afraid that one of them might have survived that crash.
Who the fuck did this? I don't have anything valuable.
So our house got robbed, raided.
God. Oh God.
A trinket box.
Fuck.
Okay.
Great. That's all I need.
I think everything is in place.
What if it was Red Pete?
Yeah, the Red Pete is the prisoner that potentially might have survived. But as a plot rule, he certainly did, I bet.
Where? I need my pills. I can't get my thoughts together.
Bathroom. There are no mirrors in the bathroom, which I highly appreciate. We don't have to be worried about getting spooked. But I'm sure this game will find a lot of ways to do it.
I'm gonna have to report this to the police. Christ. Why did the neighbors not report anything? I'm calling Steven.
You're living in a shithole, man.
Steven?
Now, Jack, I told you, I'm going for a drink with you for another night in a row.
That's not why I'm ringing. Although I could do with one.
So Steven is our
Broke into
best
my
friend
apartment.
currently. He comes over for
Did anyone
drinks
see anything?
often.
Have you called the police yet?
No, I don't think so. Anyway, no one contacted me. As for the police, I'm calling right now, officer.
All right. Do you want me to head around? Look for any trace evidence?
I don't know. No, I guess not. Honestly, I don't have the strength to deal with it right now. I just want to lie down.
Are you sure? Because it's no trouble at all.
I think so. I'm sorry. I just wanted to calm down a bit. I don't know. That's probably some stupid joke. Only money was stolen.
Money? From Alice's box?
Oh yeah. The
Fuck.
a little bit
Listen,
of
I
cash.
can come over. I have the key. I'll drop by, do what I need to do, and you go get some sleep.
No, don't trouble yourself. Lately, I've been just so tired and distracted. I don't know. Maybe I forgot to close the apartment door on my way to work.
Yes, you fucking
If
did.
anything else is
I
missing,
tried it,
I'll let you know and call the
but
police.
it wouldn't work.
Alright. Just make sure you close it tonight. If you see anything weird tomorrow, let me
Like he
know.
even mentioned that,
Whoever
oh, I
did
forgot to
this may be
close the door,
watching
and I came in and
I don't
closed the
think
door,
anyone is
but
dumb enough
I
to
didn't
come
really
back.
see an option to lock it.
You're probably right. Take care, Jack. If you need anything, call me.
I promise I will. Thanks, Steven. Sorry to bother you again.
So Steven is a good friend.
Just been all over the place lately.
It's not a problem. Good night, Jack.
Good night.
Okay, what else do we have? So they looked through all the drawers. There was only like crap in there. Nothing.
What?
Huh? TV died.
I guess I should clean this shit up. Where to start?
So just
There
click
you go.
on.
I still don't understand why Alice liked this painting so much. To be honest, I could leave it like this. I'm glad this didn't break.
Alice is his girlfriend slash
I
wife.
think I'm just tired.
Anything else? Is that all? Is that sufficient for him?
Maybe I could barricade the door with this. I should pack this thing away. I have no interest in DIY at the moment. Now I'm sure I won't get caught up in these papers.
Well,
Alice's
everything
family
pretty
should
much is
have
how it
some peace.
was.
That's
Minor
enough for
changes.
now. Jeez, I'm exhausted. I'll get the rest in the morning. What a mess. Now if only I could blame this on the burglars. Because
Clean out Jack's apartment after a burglary. Mister, I'll get it in the morning. Okay. Oh,
Oh yeah, I should take my pills.
wait, the apartment is clean. All the books are here. So how much time has passed?
I feel like it takes me forever to finish these things. That's enough.
Clothes. Yeah.
It will never look clean. I need to quickly change and finish getting ready. I'm gonna be late for work again. Got my keys, got my files. Check. Time to go.
Time to some more.
Jack. I'll ask the neighbors tomorrow if they saw anything suspicious.
And how do I close it?
I wonder
Look,
if
it's
Ridley
open.
fixed the coffee machine.
Okay, I can't do it. Okay, well, whatever. I guess it's Jack's problem, not mine. So we are on the 3rd floor. I need to memorize that, because last time I got lucky.
Huh?
Yeah, he's a bit unwell. Get to the what, top floor? Bottom floor. Alright, we can't. So we have to take the stairs. So prepare to get spooked. So yeah, we've seen stuff already in this game. Like something staring at us from behind the door. Okay. I think we're safe for now. So I'm assuming he did wake up in the morning because it's the evening now. We work at nights.
Grab a coffee on the way.
Grab a coffee on the way. Okay. Nothing better than an overpriced cup of coffee on the way to work.
I'm exhausted.
So this is our
I wonder who Stephen brought in today.
morgue.
Good morning, Mr. Ridley. No.
Oh, he's not
He's
around.
not here yet? No, I'll do without him.
This? Somebody just laughed. Oh, there was a ghost.
Almost there. Now for the tough
I
part.
still believe that
The body
one, like
needs
once
to be
we're gonna
moved.
come in here and the body's gonna be sitting up or whatever.
Where's Ridley when you need him?
Okay?
All
Move.
right.
Okay.
I just need some gloves and my apron. Then I can get to work.
Yesterday we left work wearing our apron and clothes, which was
I'm
disgusting.
going to need my tape recorder for this.
Tape recorder lying on the desk. There we go.
Autopsy dated November 22nd, 1991. 7:32 p.m. Led by Dr. Jack Hanman.
Okay.
I begin by verifying the identity of the Jane Doe.
Okay, so Jane Doe, we didn't know.
It's most likely Harper Lloyd, age 35.
Harper Lloyd.
Found in a well-owned house by her neighbors Leonard and Dorothy Chelsea.
Mhm.
Reported missing for a week.
So they found her in.
Firefighters
The
found the
bottle.
body after the Chelsea family began complaining that their tap water tasted strange. And at one point, had begun to smell and turn a dark color. It is also known that the deceased was diagnosed with affective bipolar disorder. Harper was placed on drug therapy, which she dropped out of fairly regularly. During her treatment, she was under the care of her common-law partner, Richard Benson, professional truck driver.
Okay.
The last person who had contact with the deceased was her
Alright.
partner. Harper's last message read as follows. I'm gonna take a shit in their stupid well. Then we'll see who has the last laugh. Nice one.
Well, she did.
Police records also show that Mrs. Lloyd was in constant conflict with her neighbors. The constant parties and the most important task in forensic identification of a drowned person is to distinguish whether the death occurred before or after entering the water. Okay.
Oh shit.
That could have been worse. I carefully removed the victim's clothes so as not to... The deceased was one shoe was missing. I'm going to need the camera to document all possible suspicious marks. Definitely the first thing that stands out is the very advanced post-mortem gigantism.
We take a photo
The skin
of a
of the
full
deceased
body
appears
first.
very delicate, smooth, and relaxed from being in the water for a long time.
And now anything
the whole body is extremely
suspicious. Zoom in.
Post-mortem markings are seen on the underside of the body. That is, on the back, thighs, and calves of the deceased. It's
More?
likely that the deceased was lying on her back when she was fished out.
Yeah, something on her face. Her face does not look good.
There are bruises and hemorrhages on the neck. These usually occur due to increased inhalation when fighting to breathe underwater.
Also, an eye is missing. So 3 more. Okay, feet. So like
The so-called
wrinkled severely.
washerwoman skin on the feet. The deceased had indeed been in the water for a long time.
And a hand.
The skin on the hands can be easily separated from the body. The separation takes the form of a glove.
What's that about?
There are some obvious scratches on the skin.
Got them falling down the well, maybe? Okay. So put the photos here. Let's just feet. Thigh
So,
and hand.
after the preliminary exam, it's time to take a closer look at this.
Yep. So now we have to look in the detail.
Today's date. The deceased was clothed. Rigor mortis does not need to be checked. Based on the state of decay, you can be sure it has subsided.
For over a week. Okay. Yep. Now we take magnifying glass and
Where to start? We see thick
Start from the
white
top.
foam in the mouth of the deceased, resulting from pulmonary edema. Foam is a characteristic in deaths due to drowning. There are obvious scratches on the skin, especially on the back and hands. These could be defensive wounds, evidence of some sort of altercation prior to death.
the hell wound. What was she protecting against? Chainsaw?
The spots have a purplish blue-red hue, which is a typical sign of the death of the organism.
Now, fingers. Fingers are very interesting.
No obvious signs of struggle. The skin on the hands would have easily peeled away from the flesh. Some of the fingers have already lost their nails.
Yeah, this looks like a full-blown necrosis.
Yep, pretty typical. Liver mortis are formed as a result of putrefaction of blood in the veins.
And the foot.
Due to the fact that the deceased was wearing shoes all the time, her feet are in better condition than her hands. Nevertheless, we can still notice a clear, wavy skin and the so-called washerwoman's skin texture. Okay, that's probably enough to indicate a direction for further examination.
And now we need the clipboard. Ah no, we don't have to exit. Clipboard.
I'd better note that down in the records. Marks found on the neck and foaming at the mouth are typical signs of drowning people. Those abrasions appear relatively fresh. No healing or scarring is visible. There doesn't seem to be anything unusual about this livor mortis.
Liver mortis.
Considering the deceased's penchant for drinking alcohol, it could have been a mere accident. Diffuse spots are caused by blood rotting in the veins.
So that's what the liver mortis is. Blood riding in the veins. Because it's kind of the same. I 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Hands heavily wrinkled from submersion in water. Typical washerwoman skin.
Okay, so that's what it is. Right. Couldn't really see. No signs of struggle. Possible death causes. Drowning.
In this case, the question is, was drowning in... Maybe it's just an abrasion. Or maybe the result of a fight and being pushed into a well. Their distribution suggests that the victim was probably lying on her back when fished out of the water. A simple trip, loss of balance, and as a result, you end up in a deep hole with no way out. Liver mortis of a different color could indicate poisoning with carbon monoxide, cyanides, or nitrates. Fortunately, the skin on the hands didn't fall off. Otherwise, I'd have trouble. Before I begin the dissection, I'll make sure the suggested identity is correct.
Okay. Suggested identity.
The suitcase with the fingerprint equipment should be around here somewhere.
Fingerprint equipment. We didn't do that before. Should be around here somewhere. A suitcase. This?
Oh, here it is. With decomposing bodies, the tissue of the pads of the fingers tends to shrink. To remove these shrinkages, the fingerprint sheet should always be checked. Slipping fingers, too much or too little ink, or inaccurate hand position can make fingerprints illegible. If the body of the deceased is well preserved,
Collect evidence
is
very
similar to
carefully.
that of a living person.
Okay. So we're always standing here.
I'm going to conduct a dactyloscopic examination. If in fact the deceased is in the police database, I will find her.
Focus on, glycerin into the
Glycerin
finger.
is injected successively between the nail and the skin of each finger. The substance then enters the fingertip, removing shrinkage and wrinkles.
This is difficult to control. Okay. Oh yeah, see they're coming out. There we go. Yeah, missed that completely. But that's good enough.
Now I
And
take
5.
a brush.
Now we take a brush.
Only when the skin is taut and elastic can you use ink.
An entire pound. Okay.
I think it's enough. I'm getting fingerprint samples. In the case of drowning victims, you have to be extremely careful. The skin may fall off the hand like a glove when you take the print.
Oh, very interesting. Yeah, especially if she was in water all this time.
I'll use the fax machine to add the print into the system.
Let's take that and fax it. Fax it.
Green button and...
Green button. That's gonna take some time, though.
Once the data uploads, I'll run the prints against the police database on the computer.
Oh, okay. Computer.
Great. The data is there.
So we do it ourselves.
Upload.
Well.
Now, go through the database and find a matching print. Expect possible hours of fun.
That looks right.
One more.
Yeah, searching that manually would be such a pain in the ass.
we have a result. Everyone has a story to tell, even if it's just a police record. So,
Harper? Lloyd.
as predicted, the deceased turned out to be Harper Lloyd. That went smoothly.
Disorderly, shoplifting, low shoplifting, petty theft, disorderly. Well, read the results. Do I need to print it?
Great. Now we can go back to my inspection.
Okay, this is everything. Right.
I'm adding the name of the deceased. I'll start the internal examination
Harper
by
Lloyd.
taking fluid from the victim's brain. A needle inserted through the nose will do the trick. If the victim was alive when she fell into the well, she must have swallowed water fighting for her life. And then diatoms, characteristics of pooled water like a well, got into the body.
No, it's separated?
In the meantime, I'll check the sample under the microscope. I'm sure that these algae traces will be found in the samples taken from the well where police found. Now I need to adjust the knobs properly.
Yeah, she was still alive, there would be
In
water.
the center of the slide. Diatoms are... I won't even notice an army of diatoms from this Great. This way I'll see if I'm dealing with a large concentration of these algae. The aperture still need... Oh. I'm finally starting... I'm finally starting to see... The aperture still needs a... Oh.
Okay.
I'm finally starting to see
It's a
something
bit
here.
annoying.
It's not a dirty... And perfect. It's not a dirty lens. And perfect.
Yeah. Is that good enough? Yeah, something is swimming. Presence of diatoms. What exactly am I looking for?
It's not a... And perfect.
It's actually all the same. Wow. What the fuck is a diatom? Is there anything out of ordinary? How does snot look like? I don't see anything. Okay, we went around the perimeter. Oh, what's that?
As expected,
There you go.
we find the aforementioned algae in the solution. Their upper part, epitheca, which overlaps the lower, hypotheca, is clearly visible.
Well, not that clearly, but
The
visible.
presence of diatoms in the brain samples taken indicate that the deceased was certainly alive when she fell into the water and was possibly conscious. Since there were diatoms in the brain, it means that many more of them must have entered the body. Studies of the rest of the organs will most likely confirm this hypothesis.
Okay, we keep looking for diatoms.
I can finally get to the practical part.
Now we
I
open
must be
her up.
extra careful because the skin of the deceased is very stretched. I wouldn't want an explosion here.
Oh yeah, that would be disgusting. Okay. And we peel
You
off.
can immediately
Yum.
see a very large swelling of the organs. In addition, all internal organs are very congested. I proceed to remove the rib. It's easy to see that the ribs have been imprinted in the lungs. So, I'm going to start by drawing blood from the lungs for testing for diatom. If diatoms were only present in the lungs, this would mean that the victim was placed in the well after death, and the perpetrator wanted to get rid of the corpse in this way. Now, I remove the lungs and proceed to their examination. Taking the lungs in my hand, I feel that the tissues have lost their elasticity, which is the result of water emphysema. In addition,
I was thinking why it
significant
looks
swelling of the
so
organs,
shit.
and as a result, we have a nice imprint of the ribs. The emphysema itself, it's clear how far it's progressed, which is characteristic of drowning.
Alright, they're the prints of the ribs. Like in elasticity with advanced emphysema. Okay.
Corpses found in water are worth examining with the tomograph. However, I can't count on such luxuries, so I must reach for a more archaic technology.
Okay.
A bucket and water.
Oh shit! It's standing there. Look at it. Oh, look at this. Storage.
Ooh, I hope no one dipped a mop in it. It's best to go to the lab for this.
Okay. No more Mr. Creepy Guy. For now.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, I told you! Haha! Perform a drown test. How the fuck do I do that again? I need to place the bucket somewhere. Oh, here!
The
Jesus
lung flow
Christ.
test is used to detect infanticide.
Mm-hmm.
The water should be at room temperature.
So I'm gonna put a lung in there, whether it floats or not.
That's enough. To test for this, I have to place the lungs in a container of water. This checks if there is air in the lungs.
Mm-hmm.
And speaking of lungs, everything is ready to bring them here.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, such a study isn't without flaws. Air may have entered a newborn's airways during resuscitation attempts. Gas is released. In this case, however, it's about something else. Namely, the amount of fluid in the lungs. To test for this, I have to place the lungs in a container of water and wait to see if they fall or if they will float on the surface.
Alright. Okay. Oh, they float very well. Never mind.
Just as I assumed, the lungs collapsed easily.
Never mind. They are full.
Fluid could have entered the lungs during panic attempts to catch breath underwater, but it could also be the result of bacterial infections or cancer, so further investigation is needed.
Okay, let's slice them open.
I move on to dissecting the lungs of the deceased.
Okay.
You can hear the
It's a little bit
distinct,
annoying.
very unpleasant crackling of the tissues being cut through. The parenchyma is remarkably pale, although
Doesn't look
small
very good.
hemorrhagic foci and petechia are present on the surface.
Okay.
All right. Now, I will check the collected fluid under a microscope. If we find 20 diatoms on the slide, it can be considered drowning, and our result is not. I won't even notice an. The aperture still needs adjustment. Oh, I'm finally starting to see something, and perfect.
Okay. We're looking for diatoms. Lots of them. It's like worm-shaped. Lots. This is just crap, right? This is nothing interesting. We need to find 20. Okay, here they are. There's a whole bunch of them.
As expected. In solution, the diatoms are clearly visible. There are smaller and larger clusters of them. There will definitely be more than 20 of them.
Yeah.
I'll make a note of all this.
Note.
So far, this case looks pretty standard. It's clear from the beginning that it's drowning. Well, the procedure requires me to check everything anyway.
Yeah, just in case. But is it drowning with the third party involvement? Although I don't see how that would be possible unless they both fell. She drowned and the third party escaped.
So, I move on to checking the other organs.
Heart.
I ligate the heart and then remove it. Strongly developed putrefactic hemolysis of the organ can be seen at first glance. Apart from that, No signs of a heart attack or other heart disease.
Yeah, it looks kind of shit. Mark the damage on the clipboard. How is it looking at us? So something like that, yeah. Without signs of disease, strongly developed putrefactive hemolysis resulted from drowning. Okay.
I move on to the next organ. This time, it's the liver.
Liver.
It's immediately apparent that the deceased didn't care for herself. Like most organs, her liver is in the beginnings of cirrhosis are visible in some areas.
So this crap here.
I transfer the organ to a board and proceed to dissect.
Okay, let's slice it up. Ah, again one of these. Come on. One.
The cross-section clearly shows dilated veins and many small hemorrhagic foci.
I don't say anything. I'm a shitty medical
The
expert.
rather young age of the deceased, Harper enjoyed drinking so much that she might not have lasted a few more years.
Cirrhosis.
I move on to the stomach. I take a sample of the fluid for testing.
Why don't you slide? Well, then in that case we have to like collect the sample from all over the table.
Turbid. I'll see what happens after spinning, but that's in a moment. Now, I carefully ligate the organ, then cut it off. It's enlarged.
Yeah.
Probably full of
Doesn't look very good.
putrid gases.
Yeah, it looks bloated. No, we don't slice stomach here. We slice stomach here. Ah, did I pick up the stomach? Yes, what the hell? Mark the damage on the clipboard. Ah, okay. Apologies.
I transfer it to the board and carefully open it, checking the contents.
Let's go. Board or a tray? I think tray would be a better idea. In case shit starts spilling.
One thing you'd never get used to is how much this task smells.
Yeah, it must be putrid. Come on. And
Okay, the stomach is full of fluid and
Nothing much.
unidentified organic matter, which is...
leftover food.
So let's
okay.
check the diatoms. Again.
Again.
But in a centrifuge for a change. The problem with examining drowned people, my own but trusted centrifuge.
Sorry.
Ideal for all the fluid tests I need to perform during an autopsy.
Ah, apologies. We need the settings for the centrifuge. Do we get enough of scares for this chapter, or there gonna be more? Okay, centrifuge.
Okay, this is one last little sample.
Let's set it up. We're looking for diatoms. 35 minutes, 25%. Come on, please. Ah. Come on, spin. Ah, sorry, I need to place the sample. Oh my god. Sample first.
Set.
And now we spin. 35 minutes. Yeah? 35 minutes and 25%. And we start. This is gonna be over in no time. We get a time skip. Oh, apparently it's done. Time traveling, confirmed.
Done. I'll run it directly into the chromatograph and run it against the data from the police. I'm
Yeah.
certain the analysis will show
That's in the lab.
similarities between the fluid and water in Chelsea's well.
So here we need 3 milliliters, if I remember correctly. Place it here. Take the pipette.
Let me think.
And 3 millimeters confirmed.
Milliliters should be fine.
We adjust that. We only do 1 sample. And now we'll lower it. And draw out 3 milliliters. That didn't draw out anything. We need to go deeper. Yeah.
Okay, now it's the chromatograph's turn.
And send that the chromatograph. That's gonna tell us what's in there. I don't know what any of those words mean.
Yes. The water sample matches the one provided by the police. Well, the results are quite clear.
So she fell and drowned.
I was hoping it would be a more interesting case.
Yeah, that's a bit boring.
More diatoms. Analysis indicates the same origin. Blah, blah, blah.
The blood or drugs?
There's little left to do. I'm going to check the airway
Trachea
patency.
analysis.
Interesting. Looks like there's something stuck in the trachea.
Something
I'm moving
in
to the
there?
board for further inspection.
How does he know that? Like, because of this? I need more data. Dissect the trachea.
I dissect the trachea and open the organ.
Oh yeah, there is something stuck.
Inside, I find, based on the size, I can say that it's a woman's wedding ring. Quite standard from the outside. There's an engraving inside.
Date.
What the fuck?
Is
This is my ring.
Oh, he's
Alice's
going insane.
ring. But how did it? But this should be at home. I have it. At home.
We'll go to the bathroom. Get some pills.
I have to check this out.
Oh shit.
Where are my meds?
Is that real? Oh, right, out of meds.
Where the fuck are my meds? I've already taken my pills.
No, you
Not looking to
fucking
overdose.
Come on.
I've already taken my pills. Not looking to overdose.
Take your pills in the bathroom. Yeah, we just did that. Did we miss a trigger point or something? Did I interrupt something? Because I clicked on the pills while the cutscene was running.
Jesus
Ah,
Christ!
okay, there we go.
Hope these all make it go away.
Okay, so he lagged, right?
I have to check the apartment. It can't be. Jesus Christ!
Is the ring still in his hand?
Mr. Ridley. Jesus Christ!
Okay.
I have to check this out.
So I'm still on the fence whether it's real or not. Whether he just saw the ring. Or it's actually somebody's after him, somebody's tormenting him.
This can't be real. Where is it? Where is
The
it?
box.
Where?
Just got pressed by my own door. What the hell? Come on.
Please.
No rings.
It's not here. It's not. I need to go. I need to go.
Steven!
This is sick. Fuck. Come on, Steven. Pick up the fucking phone.
Is he going off the rails? Ah. I want to know.
They took the ring.
What? What ring? What are you talking about?
They took the wedding ring. Alice's wedding ring.
One sec. You mean burglary? You said nothing was missing.
Yes, I know that. I don't know. I was jittering. Maybe I didn't notice. I don't know, but that's not the worst of it.
Calm down, Jack. Breathe. What happened?
I found it in the trachea of the deceased I was working on. Do you understand? I pulled it out of a dead woman's trachea.
What?
I don't know what's going
Oh,
on.
everything is gone.
You think Red Pete wants revenge? He's playing with me. Huh? I knew it. I knew it from the beginning this was going to happen. I didn't make it up!
Jack, listen to me. Try to calm down. Don't leave the apartment. I'll be with you right away, okay? I'm on my way.
What sane person would do something like that? How? And when? When the fuck? Fucking Ridley lets in whoever he likes as usual. What are you saying? Steve? Steven?
Steven's on the way.
Hey, man. Come on. Fuck.
Oh, it's back.
Oh, God, what now?
So wedding rings are definitely gone.
Calm down. Just calm down. I need it. Jesus. What's going on?
Don't mix alcohol and meth. Not a good idea.
Just one sip more.
Pass out.
Yep. Jesus. Just one sip more. Oh, God.
Oh, wait, what? Apologies. So I guess he passed out. Is he gonna be found by Steven, or he's picturing everything? Like, this is
All right.
90% guaranteed this is a unreliable narrator kind of stuff.
These reports will kill me one day. I'll have to finish it over the weekend. It's time to go to work.
There's still
The trash first.
there's still a dead woman lying on the desk.
Jesus.
Trash.
Fuck. Maybe I'll just ignore
Phone.
it.
No, we're gonna answer.
Yes.
Hi, this is
Ah, Charlotte. That's the friend. Oh,
guess
the
I
friend.
interrupted you again?
Oh, hi. No, I just... I wrote reports in those last sections, and I was just about to leave for work.
I always know when to call.
Yeah,
Oh.
definitely. What's up? How are you?
I'm good, thanks. What about you?
Okay, nothing new. I had a few days off.
Oh, that's nice. Then... Did you have a moment to look for something for me?
Something for you.
We sent it.
Well, the photo with, the photo I asked you for?
Yeah, we sent it. What the hell?
It hasn't come yet? Oh, sorry, but I said it a week ago.
No, not yet. Maybe I'm too impatient. I'm sorry for rushing you. You have so much on your mind. I thought maybe you forgot.
Let me check real
okay.
quick
No
whether or not
worries.
we actually did it.
With my pills, Pills. I almost forgot to take my pills. So you see...
Yeah.
I have to go now.
Yes, sure.
Let me know if you still haven't received the letter. Then I'll try... well, maybe I'll find something else.
Oh, really?
Hmm.
Could you? It would be great if you could. Really?
Yes. I know it means a lot to you.
Well, I won't hold you any longer. Thanks. Bye.
Bye. Take care.
Bye.
Damn. Did I mess up the address?
That was a freaking long address.
those
I would have
pills.
messed it up.
Maybe I should invite Charlotte to do something herself.
Okay. Let me double check. We got it where? From the drawer? Of some sort. Ah! I know where we got it from. From over here. Yeah. So it was right here. And it's gone now. So we probably sent it. So maybe somebody intercepted it. Take out the trash out. What qualifies as a trash? This whole apartment is trash. This? No. Ah, okay.
Ugh. Why is it so wet?
So this one is not worthy of being thrown out. I see.
Ugh. Ugh. Oh shit. Almost left the door open.
Ah, fuck. I keep doing that. What the hell? Close the door. Still can't lock it though. Wait. So maybe it does lock because this lock is moving when we open it. Somebody is gonna scare us from that elevator 100% as well one day. Maybe by chapter 5. F. So.
Fucking hell!
What the fuck? So he's just gonna continue living after hearing that. Trash in the... Fucking... Come on. Dumpster. There we go.
I wonder if Alice's mother has a film of this.
That's
photo somewhere.
schizophrenia in
I
development.
hadn't thought about it before. I should call her on Friday.
That would explain if there's like no killer, no ring, nothing like that. Maybe Alice isn't even real, but he's schizophrenic. Just some theories.
Oh, God. Why do I like sleeping so much? Huh?
See, again. So this is intensifying. We're gonna have a fun
Good
night.
afternoon.
Isn't it a bit early for you?
I missed our invigorating conversations. I think I'll get straight to work on this one.
Come on, door.
Focusing on something will do me some good.
So the body was just what? What did they do? Somebody collects them every night? Somebody's gonna give a shit for not sewing it up?
This one's heavy. Hey, Mr. Ridley, I need help. I can't lift this bag myself. Ridley!
Really doesn't give a
Ugh,
fuck.
Wasn't easy, but at least I can start.
Okay, yeah, glove. Yeah.
New package must have arrived. I guess Dorothy ordered it. I think I'll skip
Everyday
recording a video
new
for the
stuff.
students today. They don't need to see me and the body. Ugh.
Recorder.
I'll still have the accompanying photos. November 27th, 1991, 5:14 p.m. Conduct James Evans Jr. Also note, Evans had previously been convicted of possession of stolen goods, robberies, and drug trafficking. There were also attempts to accuse him of leading a criminal group responsible for burglaries in the New Orleans area. What? Police photos show that the body was not even particularly hidden, but only covered with a thin layer of soil, branches, and leaves.
Okay.
The body was found naked and mutilated.
Mutilated.
Clothes, probably belonging to the deceased, were found lying nearby.
Suspicious.
The body was found inadvertently in the woods near Peetsville. The dogs picked up the scent while searching for a missing boy. The deceased's father, James Evans Sr., sounds disturbing.
Okay, he was some sort of a businessman.
I wonder what condition the body is in then. I'll start by opening the bag.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Oh, the head is missing.
I didn't expect this level of mutilation.
Oh shit.
This is going to be a dirty job. I'll check through the bag the police left.
The bag? The head is in the bag.
Maybe there will be something worth noting about the victim's clothes.
Oh, no head. Okay.
Leather belt.
Oh,
You
it's
can
in the
see that it's
belt.
been serving its owner for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Plain cotton t-shirt. Classic jeans. Well, dirty and
Okay.
torn. Certainly not my style. Is this?
So what's that? What are we looking for? So, just a regular belt to me. Put some blood here and there. Okay.
Interesting. Most of the blood is visible around the neckline.
Mm-hmm.
However, after decapitation, I would expect a larger stain, reaching much further.
Oh yeah, blood is spraying. Should be
Mainly
spraying.
traces of soil. It's a bit like the perpetrators pulled his
Dragged.
shirt over his head.
What? The signs of dragging. What's this?
Something stuck here. It looks like some kind of ecdysis. Scale?
Yeah, scale.
This could point to an animal being responsible.
What kind of fucking animal was this? Crocodile? Kind of chop the head clean off, but no. I don't think so. Still not enough blood for decapitation.
The bloodstains don't appear to be related to any injuries on the body. The deceased must have been unclothed before he was injured. Traces of dirt mixed with blood and rubbed leaf litter. Evans must have been crawling, or was dragged along the ground.
Totally.
A lighter, engraved with the police insignia. It looks somehow... it's probably a coincidence.
Was there a lighter in our box? Nothing in pocket.
And here,
Oh.
another animal souvenir. It looks different than the previous one.
Also scale? Doesn't look like a tooth. A bit too narrow, no? Or this is a frontal, like.
The only thing I can tell from the clothes is that before his death, Evans had either put up quite a fight, or the attackers simply dragged him along the ground for a long distance.
Yeah.
In turn, and this is certainly strange, the injuries themselves were inflicted only when he was naked.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take a look at the scales. They seem too different. Dorothy once brought an animal encyclopedia here. She performed an autopsy on an exotic animal smuggler. The guy suffered an accident while transporting illegal animals. Not only were the police needed on site, but it took nearly a day to round up his cargo. Dorothy had a hard time with that case. Did the
Animal
impact
trace of
kill him?
forensics.
Or did one of the animals he was transporting do him in? They even talked about it on the news. People were terrified that some reptile would just come out of their can and grab him. Okay, the book.
And now the here? Lap. Apologies. The lap is here. Again, screaming. He's going insane. Oh. There's the headless guy was not in the window.
All right. Which page was it?
Reptiles.
Local wildlife. I bet I'll find something here. Not the Nile?
No.
What kind is this? Oh yes. This turtle turned out to be a killer. I only need to concentrate on the crocodile chapter.
Mm-hmm. Compare the scales. Where is the drag object? Okay, so this, right? We also have this. Does it look like that? I think so. That looks more like it.
Very similar, but the color is slightly different.
Yeah,
Not a
especially this.
match. I don't know why I'm even bothering to compare it. It's immediately obvious
Right,
that it's
sorry.
not a match.
Yeah, exactly. I apologize. So this one, like, looks like this. Yeah.
How it... doesn't seem to be fake.
So he was maybe he went swimming or something. Where was the body found? Could be swimming and stumbled upon a crocodile. What about this? No.
Nah, this one here looks more like a handbag. An interesting pattern. Very diverse.
No,
that's
clearly
it.
not. What the hell?
Nah, this one here looks more like a handbag.
But this one looks like this.
Very similar, but the color is slightly different.
Ah, come on.
This scale makes more sense than the previous one. How did it end up here? So, either someone donned in crocodile products was around the deceased, or one of them attacked him. I'll examine the body and take photos.
No
If an animal attacked
crocodiles
him,
in the area?
there'll be traces.
Yeah, animal attack. Okay. That's still on the table.
Christ. Why am I so tired? Some coffee would be nice.
Because you have
Who's
an
it
alter
supposed to-
ego.
The pictures.
The killer.
I'll have to show them to Dorothy. Too bad that we no longer keep our ranking.
He is the killer.
With something like that, I would come
He
out on
started
top.
because he's
That's
going
been a
around
case like
planting
this
all
for
this
a
stuff.
long time. All right, I'll begin. The deceased
No.
skin is smooth and taut. This suggests an advanced stage of decomposition of the corpse.
That's a lot of interesting places.
It's
Yes.
unlikely that a human would make such a wound.
Yeah, it was eaten. Are there scratches on bones from animal teeth?
Nasty.
Okay. Is head peculiar enough? No. It's missing.
Such a wound could not have occurred during the victim's lifetime.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, unless he was like taking crocodile joke or something.
There are also clear traces of this.
Now I get it what it's called
being bound in
crocodile.
some
So
way.
is this probably a crocodile attack? So ankles? Something was around his ankles that protected him. What else? What else? What else? Okay. Oh, restraints.
Evans couldn't have tied himself up like that. It looks like some sort of attack or kidnapping.
Okay. Oh, dick is missing. What else? What else? What else? There's 4 more. Come on. This. Oh, look. This is a perfect crocodile mark.
And as expected, there's a bite.
Yes. More lacerations.
This wound appears to have been made by a sharp instrument.
Hmm. What the fuck was he up to? Okay, okay. Finally, the head is peculiar.
No head. That's not hard to miss.
Mm-hmm. And also, dick's missing. Can we take a picture of that? Okay. No, apparently not. Oh, something else. More lacerations.
Interesting. This needs to be investigated further.
Yep. Alright. Next.
I need to gather my thoughts together. And look at these photos.
Spin them up.
It seems. I wonder whether the decapitation took place before or after death. To check. I have some suspicions about. I should inspect these areas with a magnifying glass first. The work of animals can be seen here. The question is which ones?
Bite mark.
Like torn
He was
meat.
being eaten.
But I can't tell from the photo what animal did this.
Bite mark.
This looks very promising. The bite is clearly visible. It should be easy to compare it with the encyclopedia and identify the culprit. I just need to make it a little bigger. I hope I put it in right.
Oh, the
I can never
pre-computer
remember
type.
whether it was image up or image down. That universe. Ah, fantastic. Just some tracing paper, a pencil, and I can check these in the encyclopedia.
No, I don't want to go out there.
Now, did I leave them in a drawer? Or maybe a box somewhere?
It's gonna be a weird dude staring at me.
I don't remember if I left them out somewhere.
Let's see. Look here. Oh, pencils. Not good enough? Pencils. No. 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 Oh, we'll place that there. Nothing here.
They definitely pay me too little for this. Stephen didn't clean up after himself. Again. Archives.
Yeah. Oh, what is this?
Looks
Tracing
like I
paper?
tidy up after myself. Sometimes.
Okay. Tracing paper.
A very, nature-driven case so far. I'll have to consult the encyclopedia again. Good thing Dorothy left it here. Otherwise, I would have had to run back to my place to get some.
Yes. Take that. Yeah, I used to play with this tracing paper as a kid. You could like draw pictures from books. Encyclopedia. It's back in the thing. We're in the corridor again. More creepy dudes staring at us. Body sitting up. What's it gonna be? Encyclopedia. Encyclo. Atlas. Where did I leave it? I did bring it here. Ah, it's in the lab. Apologies. Where I put it? Right here. Okay, let's see. So where is our thingy? Ah, okay, like this, right? So it's either this one. So this looks very much like it. Not that, because those are pointing inwards. Not that, because they're weirdly shaped. No, no, no. This is it.
Yeah. It makes sense. This would also explain the mold found in the clothes. It turns out that some of the wounds can be safely blamed on local alligators. However, we cannot blame them for the decapitation.
Okay, that's what I wanted to know.
It's not these animals we should be afraid of here. I should make some notes and start the autopsy.
Oh, he's doing the thing again. Alright. Ugh. 132 kilos. 180. Areas of concern. Yeah, let's do that. Magnifying glass, please.
And look for other traces using a magnifying glass.
So the head is
It
definitely a
doesn't look
massive
good.
area of concern.
Evans wasn't decapitated with one cut.
So it was like sewing him. That's
Several
the bite
stab
mark.
wounds of varying depth and circumference.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like the killer might have missed before they finally hit the neck.
So maybe crocodiles got onto him after he died.
Mississippi alligator.
Mississippi alligator.
It's strange that an alligator would leave such a clear and smooth mark.
It's like, oh, and that's all. He didn't tear it off. Oh, sorry, I need to move. This?
The imprints are quite deep and even. From the looks of it, I'd say Evans was restrained with his own belt.
This looks like cuts, no? But it's like, yeah, it's quite wide.
The result of an animal tearing at its body.
Okay, yeah.
Eaten skin,
Dick's missing.
soft tissues, and genitals. There are even some teeth marks, but... well, it doesn't look like an alligator.
Yeah, it is.
Firmly incorporated into the wound. A photo alone won't help me here. I need to make a cast and compare it.
Cast? Oh, this is getting more and more complicated.
Looks like an uneven bite. It's worth taking a closer look at this. Maybe there will be some remaining teeth marks.
Mm-hmm.
Evan's right side must have been more attractive to the crocs and insects.
Are we sure there were crocs that ate it?
Very strong binding marks. You can see peeled epidermis and small wounds.
So that couldn't be the bell.
There's no end to playing zoologist today.
Let's slice him up. Can we slice him up finally? Or
I need a tool
what are we
with
up to?
dental impression cement.
Right.
Can I find it here? No. It's
Lab.
probably lying somewhere around in the lab.
Maybe I shouldn't be playing this game at 11:30 at night.
I hope the cement hasn't expired.
What if I get to the autopsy in my dreams? I don't think I would mind. As long as it wouldn't be like a so fucked up case of person being alive. Silicon dispensing gun, right here.
A month after the due date. That
Oh.
could be worse.
And this is how justice is done. Create a cast around the groin. Yep.
Now I need to cover the bite area. Wait until it hardens. I think it's ready.
Oh yeah, we're time
The
travelers.
cast looks quite contaminated from the other wounds in that area.
Looks like human teeth, if you ask me.
Well, let's hope the imprint turns out better.
Okay. Imprint
Brush,
of the bite
ink,
mark.
and paper.
Yeah. Brush, a paper.
Similar
Brush,
to
and
taking
ink.
fingerprints.
So we area with a cast on it. Right. There you go. Light, please.
Paint
Okay.
over the area.
Paint over the area. Yeah. I need to press it. Never mind. It's good
and
enough.
Put a piece of paper on it. That's very strange.
Yeah, it's a human.
In fact, check it on the computer.
The fuck?
I really don't want to believe what I'm seeing.
Somebody bit his dick off. Computer. Yeah, it was uploaded.
Loading.
Got that. Teeth.
What? Wow. This is, well,
Alright.
this is quite unexpected. Human teeth.
Yeah, it is human
Fuck.
teeth.
I need to tell this to Steven.
Like this.
Loading.
Yes.
It'll probably take a while.
What do we have?
Finally.
Okay.
The partial impression I have may match several people. Okay, this one is in prison, so he's out. Another in prison. Oh, here's someone with quite interesting tendencies.
Desecration of a corpse.
He's dead. It
Cannibalistic
doesn't fit.
murders died.
This one doesn't either.
Arrested.
I'm afraid this will remain a mystery. The killer's profile is getting more and more interesting.
So this guy Richard Joffe got arrested for not returning a rented VHS tape and got imprisoned for what? Over a year. A year and a half. What the fuck? Or no, wait. Slightly less than a year. 6 months. Wow. Very scary. Can be the organ trafficking. Right. Doesn't really give us much. Okay, let's go to open, please.
Going back to the body. I need to make a note before I start the dissection.
Clipboard. So, head
You can see
missing.
that the tool used was sharp and smooth. So, what if it was in the hands of an unskilled person?
Okay, yeah.
They
The
look
chest
quite shallow.
punctures.
Someone must have inflicted these with some sort of primitive tool.
The
Torn
hand.
tissue, lacerations, bite wounds. This wound.
Yeah, my bet is he was
Almost
bitten by
like a
animals after
thigh.
his death.
Maybe
Alligator bite?
something chased that alligator away before it bit down properly.
Possible death causes.
For obvious
Decapitation,
reasons, I
obviously.
record decapitation as the cause of death. I need to verify how deep these wounds go. If
Suffocation
they
with
punctured
blood.
the organs, hemorrhaging could have occurred.
Yeah, fill your lungs with blood.
Perfect breeding ground for larvae. Fortunately, the deceased doesn't care about it, just like we do now. The abdominal and genital area are supplied with plenty of blood. If the penis was bitten off while he was alive, Evans could have bled to death.
Yeah, very
Alligators
possible.
rarely kill humans. Due to the body fat of the deceased, I'm adding a heart attack to the list. Maybe Evans didn't live long enough to experience what happened to him. Man. I was hoping for an easier case.
Died of heart attack and then got stabbed and has his dick bit off by a human.
Time for internal analysis.
Finally!
Finally. First of all, I'll try it with the scalpel. I'll open the deceased's chest. I cut deep, in a straight line, avoiding. We see a lot of fat tissue under the skin. When I remove the ribs, I expect to see even more fat on the organs. Correct. High levels
Okay,
of
lungs
internal
puncture.
fat. Organ size above average due to obesity.
Yeah.
I move on to the lung analysis. The deceased smoked cigarettes. But
There we
more
are.
importantly, you can see that the lungs have cleared. And this is the culprit. Well, it didn't look like the holes were that deep. Such hemorrhage could have been caused by hitting the chest with a blunt object, or a puncture directly affecting the organ.
He was
They appear to be
fat,
at different
right?
Depths. The cross-section is uneven. Open pneumothorax should be
Yep.
added to this. The deceased could have experienced extreme hypoxia, and as a result,
We need to
struck
put
with shock.
Yeah, we need to think of any possible scenario and then eliminate. That's good. That checks out.
I
Okay.
wonder what the heart looks. The organ is enlarged with what
Fatty.
similarly to the lungs, there is a trace of puncture with a sharp object. In pneumothorax, the heart rate increases. In the event of such a wound, this would mean bleeding out faster and more. In turn, a sudden increase in the amount of fluid in the pericardial cavity could lead to cardiac tamponade, which is also a life-threatening condition.
Where? Left atrium near the left pulmonary vein. But this is everybody has that, no? What's our angle? This is the angle. So he's looking at the puncture wound. Ah, there it is. Wow, that's barely visible. All right. I did.
Evans,
another
however,
one.
is
Shallow wound piercing. Yeah, there you go.
remarkably, clean, considering this turn of events.
Okay.
This all looks quite disturbing. I wonder if I'll find anything on the liver. The organ is fatty and enlarged. The beginnings of cirrhosis are obvious.
Yeah.
Well, that's it. This time, nothing to write home about.
Yeah.
So, I proceed to, like most other
Yum.
organs, it is fatty and clearly enlarged, not to mention swollen.
Yeah.
Partially due to gases, but mainly due to the deceased's lifestyle. I take the organ to the cutting board. The outside is intact. I'm going to check the contents.
Alright, our favorite part. Let's go.
It sounds like there's an unusually large amount of undigested, and now rotten stomach contents inside.
Yum. Hope nobody's eating.
Blood. Evans had to swallow it due to his injuries.
Yeah,
Which
stop.
means he was still alive when he was brutally wounded in the chest.
Mm-hmm. Large stomach, walls intact, blood inside. Mm-hmm. Obergastric, yes,
Only
yes,
the
yes.
trachea left. Surprisingly, it's not damaged by the decapitation. I move on to cutting it open.
Yeah, let's check it out. Last time we had an enlarged trachea, he knew there was an object inside. Maybe he just felt it with his fingers off camera because I don't remember seeing it. But I'm also fucking blind. What, second ring? No?
Blood. Just as
Just
I
blood.
expected.
Yeah.
Evans not only swallowed it, but also choked on it. Looks like I can wrap this up. Let me tie this together.
Free from wounds, bloody. Yeah.
After he was abducted, stripped, and tied up, he was dealt several penetrating blows to the chest. Then his head was cut off. Evans was deprived of his genitals, and the body served as an easy meal for the animals.
His head was cut off. Her legs were cut off. His arms were cut off. No, not exsanguination.
Even though there are a lot of injuries on the body that could cause death, it was the decapitation that ended Evans' life. The animal bites
Okay,
and
I
limbs
see.
occurred after death, so there's no reason to treat these as the cause of death. The damage to the lungs and heart must have led to severe hemorrhaging, so there's no doubt that Evans was choking in bloody convulsions. But it didn't last too long, which I conclude from the small amount of blood in the stomach and trachea. I never thought I'd ever wish someone to have a heart attack, but in this case...
Yeah, that's a brutal death.
It would have been better for him, in some way.
Also, he was
He
decapitated
said
not
with
in one blow.
certainty that James Evans was murdered.
Yeah, we need to mark it here. Homicide. And sign. There you go, that's good enough.
I need to stitch this poor guy back up.
Let's
It's really
close them up.
bothering me. Something's not right here. Because even now, the organs are relatively clean. The skin around wounds also, it's like, someone pumped it out? I'll leave these questions for the police to solve. And now, I get to head home.
Okay.
It's a fucked up thing. I'll hold off taking long walks in the forest for the near future. I have a feeling that it won't end with just one body.
So that's not good. We had this prisoner
Good night,
Truck
Mr. Ridley. The
falling
body's
over,
ready
and
to
now
be
we're
picked
getting
up.
homicide victims.
I think it's the first time in a long time that I finished work at a decent hour.
Yeah, it's not even
Come
for
on.
them. Ah,
Fuck. When did I get a flat tire? What the fuck? Oh, come on. This is impossible. Fuck. I'm going to Ridley's. Maybe he saw something.
okay, this is a screwdriver. Really doesn't know shit. Hey, bitch.
Ridley,
Speak to me.
you know what happened to my car?
What happened to your car?
All the tires are fucking flat!
Well, it happens. Don't you have a spare in the trunk?
Spare ones in the trunk. No one carries 4 fucking extra tires. In the trunk!
Jesus, Handman, calm down. I'll call you a taxi.
Calm down? That's a bit of an exaggeration, don't you think? Have you seen anyone around here? Someone strange? Suspicious?
Except you? No.
He was reading his
funny.
paper.
I don't find all these jokes amusing, you know.
What jokes? Handman, what's wrong with you? It's just tires.
Such things are not a coincidence.
4
What's wrong with me?
tires.
Things keep happening. Last week. And now this?
Just go wait for the taxi, okay? Fresh air would do you good. Neither you nor I will do anything about it now.
Neither you nor I will do anything? What have you been doing all day? Surely something like this can't just be overlooked.
Maybe you should go outside and cool down. I'm calling a taxi.
Cool down.
Very helpful. Guard. Nice. Serve and
just-
protect. Actually, guards don't do that.
I just want to sleep.
Okay. Okay, we're gonna end this right here. I'm still convinced that our guy is schizophrenic and that he does a lot of
It would
things.
be
This is
easier
my
just to
main
move in and
theory.
live
I'll
here.
do very
I
chuffed
doubt
if
I'll
that
get
happened.
reimbursed for the cab.
Yeah, I think, yeah. Wait, why are we still here? Okay, I think this is the next day. Alright, I'm gonna end this video right here. Getting spookier, of course. I'm still quite convinced that our guy is unwell and that he is either he could be the murderer or he is like alter ego or whatever, is tormenting himself or something like that. That's the ending I want. What we get, we're gonna find out later. So thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.